A tense atmosphere grips Bangladesh as the nation awaits a pivotal verdict against its former Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina. The interim government, mindful of the potential fallout, has ramped up security measures across the country, particularly in the capital Dhaka. This heightened vigilance comes ahead of the anticipated judgment in a special tribunal, where Hasina faces charges of crimes against humanity related to a deadly uprising in 2024 that ended her 15-year reign. The former Prime Minister, now in exile in India, along with a former Home Minister, also believed to be in India, are facing the prospect of the death penalty. A third suspect, a former police chief who turned state witness, has pleaded guilty and is awaiting his verdict. The tribunal is set to deliver its decisions on all three on Monday. Hasina and her former Home Minister Assassination Khan are accused of being complicit in the killing of hundreds of people during a student-led uprising in 2024. The United Nations, in a February report, estimated that up to 1,400 individuals may have lost their lives in the violence. The country's health advisor under the interim government put the death toll at over 800, with approximately 14,000 injured. Both Hasina and Khan are being tried in absentia. The tribunal's decision has been scheduled for Monday, but the lead-up to the verdict has been marred by reports of crude bomb explosions and arson attacks across the country. These incidents, which followed a lockdown called by Hasina's Awami League Party, have disrupted classes and transportation services. As the tribunal convened on Monday morning, the former ruling party once again called for a nationwide shutdown to protest the verdict. In an audio message, Hasina urged her supporters to remain calm, advising them not to be nervous about the outcome. Hasina's political career, which spans decades since 1981, has been marked by at least 19 assassination attempts. The verdict is expected to be delivered amidst reports of new crude bomb explosions in Dhaka, including one in front of the residence of an advisor, equivalent to a cabinet minister, on Sunday. In response to the escalating violence, Dhaka's police chief, Sheikh Muhammad Yunus, issued a shoot-on-sight order for anyone attempting to torch vehicles or throw crude bombs. The past week has seen nearly 50 arson attacks, mostly targeting vehicles, and dozens of crude bomb explosions reported nationwide. Local media reports indicate that 2 people have lost their lives in these arson attacks. In anticipation of the verdict, the Supreme Court authorities have requested the deployment of soldiers around the tribunal premises. The prosecution has also proposed that the tribunal's deliberation of the verdict be broadcast live on state-run Bangladesh television and other TV stations. Hasina's ouster on August 5 last year led to her fleeing to India. In her place, Bangladeshi Nobel Peace Prize laureate Muhammad Yunus took over as the head of an interim government 3 days later. Yunus pledged to bring Hasina to justice and ban the activities of her Awami League Party. Both Hasina and her party have vehemently criticized the special tribunal, labeling it a kangaroo court, and denouncing the state's appointment of a lawyer to represent her. Yunus, in his role as the head of the interim government, has vowed to hold the next elections in February, stating that Hasina's party will not be allowed to participate. Bangladesh's political landscape under Yunus remains uncertain, with limited signs of stability. The nation now stands at a crossroads, awaiting the tribunal's verdict and the potential fallout that could shape its future.